Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one, between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Let's go. 90 Wolf. Greystone travel. Go. Bang, 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 bang. Look at me. Zipper. Go, go.
Now Armstead. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Check 31, check 31. Kill.
On second down, Minshew. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Off play action, it's Minshew. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion.
That's good for a Jacksonville first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready. 30 base. Blue draw Corker. Kill. Turn up. Clear. Kill. Turn up. Mike. Hey, Charlie. 5.
Minshew, first and 10. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Ready.
The give running right is Armstead. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Right here. General West. Check.
Now Minshew. And it's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown on Jacksonville. Jordan Reed, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Watch twist. No. Check. Lucky.
Back to throw, Watson. Going for the deep ball. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know the fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Big ripper.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. This one out quickly to Westbrook. A gain there of 30 big ones.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So that'll back him up 5.
There we go. Ready, set. Mike 20. Good track. Hey, wahoo.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
218, chop it. Go. If you kill it, motion me out. Like, two.
And he completes it to Westbrook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Ready up. 20, Mike, 20. Ricky. Yes. Hey, zoom. Go, Jackrabbit, come on.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Ken Lobo. All day, dog. Go. Mike 20. I'm coming. Sit up. Check.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Ready.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey. Mike 20.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Check out. Now.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break up football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10.
Shift! Watch the shift! Watch out, watch out. Motion!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Pretty fortunate there. The interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked.
Watch the ship! Watch the ship! Hey, hey! Watch the ship! Watch the 55! Under crunch! Under crunch! Under crunch! Check 3! Check 3! Check 3! Time to go!
Throwing again is Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Josh Allen in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
Hey, alert! Check 24! Check 24! Under 10! Under 10! Kill, kill, kill! Kill, kill!
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Texans nothing.
Look at the egg! Alert, alert! Get your swerve on! Rush in, rush in, rush in! Shift, 54! Motion, motion, motion! Line up, go!
3rd and long, it's Watson. He sets to fire deep. And got his man complete. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. Watson hitting Fuller with a big one. 44 yards.
First down. 1st and 10.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Stay with your man! Whip, 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 whip! Watch the whip! 50 points down, he's coming! Get him on! West! Strip the ball! Strip that ball! Check nickel, nickel, nickel! Let him go!
A shotgun snap for Watson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
What's that? 19!
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
At 59! Pause, pause! Check 3, check 3! Hey, alert 3, alert 3! Win the rep, win the rep!
From the 50, it's Watson. Complete to Hilton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with touchdown number 7 on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to break.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game. We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Check, 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 check. Go! 5.
They run it with Armstead. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Hey! 5, 5. Hurry, hurry. Ready?
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Jordan Reed has it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Going with Armstead, a 1st down carry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick.
Yeah.
And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Switch, switch, switch. Go, go. Big grip, big grip.
Here's Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep for the Texans, Will Fuller. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Finding room at the 30. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
Safety's creeping. Check 9, check 9. 24's down, he's coming. Echo! Mike's 59! Mike's 59! Okay, double up. Mike, go!
On first down, it's Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Check. Check. 55. Sponge. No. Motion.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
55. Slam. 36. 59. No. Me.
Watson now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Third down and 16.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 31. Check 24. Check. Crunch. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check motion.
From the gun, here's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Josh Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep for the Jags, D.D. Westbrook. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
All day, baby. Let's go. On the ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come up.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, as they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check the backer. Shoot. Check 24. Check. Alert. 49. Check 49. Watch the twist. Hey, 31.
To throw is Watson, operating from the gun. Dancing to his left. He's got it to Hilton. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Let's go!
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Check 59, 59. Let's go, let's go. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Bring it. Now let's go.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's got Fuller. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well.
46.
He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. That's exactly what they did there.
Well, a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
We're set. 19. Check 48 to Mike. I'm scared. Mike 48. Mike 48.
Now Watson throwing again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, 31. Kill. Check. Check. Hey. He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Ka'imi Fairbairn comes on. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. No one attempted or made more field goals than Fairbairn last year. He was 37 of 42.
And they were grateful for every one of those that put 3 points on the board. But I'll guarantee you, Bill O'Brien, the head coach, is thinking to himself, we need to use them a lot less in 2019. Let's make sure we score some more touchdowns.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Catch made. That's the rookie tight end, Josh Oliver. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Minshew sets to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 5. And that'll make this a 2nd down.
Come on, set.
And that's the type of play gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
That's a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Chris Conley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Good work, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 50. Check 50. Check 1. 13. Check 13. Who do you want? Who do you want? Who do you want?
Watson on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Able to record his 5th sack of the season. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
To try again after the sack. Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
This is Armstead on the carry, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence. To feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now Minshew. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. The kick by Lambeau is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Mike, 48. Come on, let's go. 48, Mike. 49, let's go.
On 1st down, Watson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack.
Pick your game up. Hey, look, 48.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson brings it in over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Texans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Let's go, Heavy. Let me what you got.
Watson now from the downhill throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Set, ready? 10 logo.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Yeah. Let's go.
Beginning the drive here with Armstead. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
55.
They'll give it back to Armstead. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do you have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A run here with Armstead, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Smooth. Hey, turn it up. Shoot.
Throwing on second down. Minshew, and the catch good. It's Eifert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Kill. Turn up. Get it.
On the handoff, Armstead. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. On the jet sweep, here's Westbrook. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll hand to Armstead. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12.
Hey, Echo. Check 55, Mike. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. Ready to go. Mike.
On second down, Minshew. That one complete. He finds Sharp. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Switch. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Watch twist. Hey, 59. No. Off. Check. Lucky. Hey, 55.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
SOS. I got you, baby. I got you. 59's Mike. Check. 59. Watch the run. Hey, motion backfield. 59. Mike's 59. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Watson, flush to his right.
Tighten up.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Let's go. Line up, go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson, now a desperation throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Watson looks to throw again toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on.
It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Will Fuller, his 14th touchdown now of the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. They go for just one here as it's up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh. 22 jet bombers. 22 jet bomber. Five.
And a give this time to the tailback. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the boards as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. They've got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Got it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check. Fresno. Check it hot read.
6-6. Bullet high.
51's the mic.
Let's go.
On 4th down, Minshew. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And This Texans defense stands tall. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed fourth down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
Mike, check, 59. I'm 59! I'm coming after you!
Watson now to throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch out. Check four. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. 36. Undercrunch. Eyes up.
Now Watson. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. T.Y. Hilton with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-3 game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
27, Texans 24. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Hit it.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13. Today's final score.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Jaguars, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Texans, it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.